Hello, and my name is Saidatul Azrin Binti. My metric number is BB231121. Today, I will be presenting the key findings from my report on the ethical challenges of unfair pricing strategies in financial and consumer market. So, what exactly is unfair pricing? It's when businesses take advantage of consumers using tactics like price gouging, discriminatory pricing, or hidden fees. These methods might be legal, but they often raise serious ethical concerns, especially when they target vulnerable people or misuse our personal data. Then let's take a closer look. So, in my research, I focus on three major types of unethical pricing. The first one is price gouging. This happens when companies jack up prices during emergencies. One extreme case was when Turing Pharmaceuticals increased the price of Dararrim by over 5,000%. The second one is discriminatory pricing. This is when companies use your personal data to charge different people for the different prices for the exact same product. For example, like Amazon has used dynamic pricing, which isn't always transparent. The last one is hidden fees. These are sneaky charges that show up in things like loans or insurance. They are especially harmful to people who might not fully understand all the fine print. All of this practice may harm transparency, fairness, and most importantly, the consumer trust. Unfair pricing doesn't just affect consumer, it touches everyone involved. For example, like businesses, they could lose their good reputation, face lawsuit, or struggle with consumer backlash. Then for employees, they may feel uncomfortable or even guilty working for companies that use this unfair tactic. For the consumers, especially those with the favorable resources, they may often pay more than they should, or they will feel deceived. And the last one, for society, these practices can increase economic inequality and weaken trust in the entire system. So, the ripple effects are much bigger than just a few dollar loss. So, to understand why these pricing strategies are wrong, I look at them through these three ethical lenses. The first one is utilitarianism, where they ask, does it benefit the most people? In this case, the answer is no, because many suffer, so a few can profit. For deontology, they focus on doing what's right. Hidden fees and price discrimination go against basic duties like honesty and fairness. And the last one, for virtue ethic, they remind us that good businesses should act with integrity, fairness, and transparency, not just case profit. These theories help show that unfair pricing isn't just unpopular, it's also fundamentally wrong. To address the issues, so what can the businesses do instead? The first one is transparent pricing model. For example, Capital One's no hidden fees campaign made everything clearer for the customer, and they all love it. Okay, for the second one, we can use ethical use of AI. For example, like Airbnb took steps to audit their pricing algorithm to make sure that they weren't being unfair. It's smart and ethical step. The last one is build an ethical culture. For example, like Nike Move to Zero campaign shows how they are aligning the pricing and values by promoting the fairness and sustainability. These three examples show that the ethical pricing doesn't mean they lower the profit. In fact, it can help they build the stronger brands and loyal customers. To wrap things up, yes, for the unfair pricing can bring in fast profit, but it also damages trust and also harm the people, especially the most vulnerable. Businesses that choose to price fairly, clearly, and ethically don't just do the right thing, because they also set themselves up for the long-term success in the current marketplace.